So guys, I was talking to a friend about like why are the cases at large, more so the ones who are fronting this party, the United Progressive Alliance. You know, UPA party was the one launched. Even Rigathi Gachagua went there to affirm that, you know, Rigiji is now a person of the mountain. He is now having followers. Even he himself was shocked to realize that his impeachment got him more followers, got him more recognition. And the other day pia alikuwa anashukuru President Ruto ya kwamba, thank you sir, thank you Mr. President for impeaching me. Since this impeachment has made me go viral, this impeachment has gained me more numbers both on the internet paka hata vijijini. Saizi who doesn't know Rigiji? It just makes sense. Who doesn't know Rigiji? Nobody. But now Kindiki, hata ukienda pale kijijini, you know, one mistake that President Ruto did was just the inauguration or bringing Kindiki into books of Kenyans, bringing Kindiki into minds, bringing Kindiki into the spirits of Kenyans. That is where President Ruto failed Kindiki. Na hapo ndio tungejua ya kwamba maybe Kindiki, not maybe Kindiki, the inauguration, the presentation of Kindiki really showed Kenyans that President Ruto is not for that. He's only taking this man to use him, to try and use him to cover his image. Even he himself during the inauguration mentioned that, thank you, my brother Kindiki, I'm sure you shall help me in this journey. He was not like, I'm bringing you here to maybe grow you politically. Nikuulize, why are we asking us? Why are we saying this? Simply because in politics, everything happens nothing happens out of mere coincidence. If President Ruto was for Kindiki, he would have taken time. Try and drum President Kindiki even kwao nyumbani. Ya kwamba I'm deciding to get a new deputy president. If he was there to build Kindiki politically, angemuuza. He would have sold him kule vijijini, even to the entire world. He would have welcomed presidents from other nations to come to the inauguration. But this thing happened under waters very fast. Wacha tumuapishe akuje tuendelee na kazi. But what about the Gachagwa's impeachment? Paka tukasema, or was it a planned move? Since this thing was drummed for almost a month, it went to parliament, it went to which stages? Everyone in the whole world knew that the deputy president was going or was getting impeached. Even in the villages, hata mtoto mdogo alijua deputy president anakuwa impeached. But now coming to Kindiki, actually the world even did not know, didn't get even time to know that we are having a new deputy president. And that is why we are saying that at the moment, whatever Rigiji touches flourishes. That is even from the Professor Herman Manyora. Whatever Rigiji touches, if he will hold someone's hand and say that this is my preferred candidate for the presidential election, actually, huyo ndiye atakuwa farasi wa pili. Since in Kenya we know that each and every elections we always have two horses. Farasi ukuwa tu wawili. And now either the first or the second horse. The first horse you already know in the 2027 election will be President William Samoei Arap Ruto. The second horse will be anyone who will be touched, who will be held his hand or her hand by who? None other than Rigathi Gachagua. And that is why he is formulating this thing. I would advise Mother Karua yesterday. Mother Karua was launching her party. But now they missed a point. Instead of these people focusing and selling their manifesto of what they are planning to do as a party for Kenyans, they were all there trying to attack President Ruto, trying to attack his manifestos, to make the matters worse. They brought Morara. We all know that Morara, I don't know, work with me guys. Since I started hearing about Morara Kebaso, I've never heard him selling his own manifestos, what he will do to the country if he is elected the president, but all through, even his fame came only by attacking who? President Ruto, and mentioning his weaknesses. And that was all for yesterday. Anything, if you ask me, what did you hear in the launching of LLP, the Mother Karua's party? I will tell you blind or point blank. I only heard them insulting and talking about Ruto's weaknesses. How he's a thief, not how they are going to eradicate that. In fact, even Morara Kebazo's wish to maybe take asking Martha Karua that, oh, I would like to be your what, the chairman of EACC, the leader of EACC, that is anti-corruption. If he was to be asked, maybe he was even asked, why do you want, like if Martha Karua clinches the presidency, to give you the leadership of EACC? He will tell you point blank, I want to arrest Ruto. Is that a manifesto? Guys, I don't know if I'm wrong. I'm not supporting anything. I'll stand to be corrected in the comment section. But I strongly believe these people, if they want to launch their party the way President Ruto did in the 2022 elections, before even when he started campaigning, he was all over selling his narrative of hustler versus dynasties. That was a new thing. He was not there to hit Uhuru or to hit Raila. He came with his own point. Hustler versus what? The way Rigiji is trying to do the Wamunyoro, the villager, come with your own slogan, come with your own way of wooing people politically. And for sure they will win. Now we are yet to this matter of yesterday or the other day, the UAP, the United Alliance, the UPA, the United Progressive Alliance. That is the alliance of who? Of Matiangi. You people know Matiangi, the UPA, United Progressive Alliance, which was launched in Kisii, and its preferred presidential candidate, or its fronted presidential candidate, is none other than Fred Matiangi. Who is Fred Matiangi? Fred Matiangi is not your normal someone. This is a person who has been in the Ministry for Interior, even during the Uhuru's regime. He went to the Ministry of Education. You all know how the 2016 candidates, KCC candidates, what they went through. It was tough. The Education Ministry turned around. Since 2015, a lot of students, the exams leaked, but when Matiangi stepped there, the nonsense stopped. The last year's exams I was analyzing the other day, the results took too long to be announced. When Matiangi went to that seat of education, ulikuwa unamaliza, marking was getting done today, the next day, it's already announced. It is why people fronted Matiangi. When you listen the name Matiangi, you know there are some strictness there is some transparency there. And it is why when this guy Matiangi, during the demonstrations, his name was mentioned on the internet and it went viral. Let's bring in this guy. And he just took the opportunity and decided, tell Kenyans, if you give me the opportunity to serve you, I won't refuse. Instead, I will come in and start and serve you as you wish. And that is when they launched the United Progressive Alliance Party. And now the Kisii people are there, damning or telling the Jubilee Party, don't get into our business. They are afraid because it is believed that Uhuru's support to Raila during the 2027 elections and campaign, it is what made Raila lose the elections. And even the other day, talking about the AU elections, you heard Rigathi Gachagua stating very clearly that they strongly believe and suspect that President Ruto's hands on Raila's to support Raila in the AU chairmanship is what costed Raila Amolo Odinga. Since Raila Amolo Odinga is known, the other day when I was training on Lean Ngugi there, when I was sharing my story, a lot of people from Zimbabwe, across Africa were texting me, and they were all around talking about Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila is a non-politician. He's a non-politician. He doesn't need President Ruto for him to be known internationally, for him to sell his name internationally. Maybe for only financial, maybe to support the movements and so. But we believe Raila Amolo is rich. Raila Amolo Odinga is rich, and he can finance his tours to those countries and campaign for himself without President Ruto. So Rigathi Gachagua strongly believed that President Ruto's hand on the AU chairmanship to support Raila is what costed him, since nobody likes or project. Everybody hates a project. They believed that maybe the president is fronting his person. This is his friend. Maybe to cover his ills, because no, everyone, you know, the other day, yesterday, Kimani Ichung'wah was being grilled by Al Jazeera, Mehdi. The whole world knows that Kenyans died, the youth died during demonstrations. Now people were like, now why is the president supporting Raila, fronting Raila na Kiirere? Does he want Raila to cover him from his wrongdoings? Many questions. The question about Congo came in. You know very well, for those who don't know what happened in Congo and maybe why the Arabs, the French-speaking nations, disliked the Raila thing and Ruto. You know, Congo was a nation. Congo is a country. and Congo has minerals. There have been wars there. And the wars, you clearly know that why I was in Congo. These nations want to steal their minerals. And it is only Kenya, the only country that has been protecting Congo. Since when Kenyan troops were sent to protect the Congo boundaries, Ugandans will not attack Kenyan army so that to enter Congo or either Rwanda. During Uhuru's regime, he never removed Kenyan soldiers from Congo's protecting their borders. But now when President Ruto came in, he pulled out alitoa hao masoja wote pale. Now he allowed Ugandans and Rwandan troops or armies to enter Congo and cause destructions there and steal their minerals. To add pain to that, he even allowed, because the minerals, while they're being stolen from Congo, they're being transported all through to Kenya now when they reach Kenya, now Kenya is at the coast. The minerals are being sold to the international market. This is what angered the French-speaking nations as it was alleged. And all of this was caused by Ruto. Now, when these people realized, again, the president is supporting this Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Amolo Odinga has a legacy even to the outer nations. But now when they realize that President Ruto is fronting him that badly, they will now pull off and say, okay, let's punish this guy. By punishing Raila, we are directly punishing President Ruto. And even his own people. You remember the other day when we were inviting, was it Philippines president or a minister? I don't know. Kenyans flocked to the internet telling him, don't come to Kenya. Why? Because the president is killing our youth. The president is killing the Gen Zs. And what happened? He never came to Kenya. We saw the foreign minister, Mudavadi, trying to defend the president. But it happened the way it happened. So whenever the Kisses have realized that Jubilee Party is trying to endorse Matiangi too, they are telling him, no, unless you join UPA, we have our own party, join us, then try to front our candidate, that is Matiangi. They are telling Kioni, don't come pretending to support us while you have not joined us yet. If you believe that you are not joining us, then bring your own candidate. Leave Matiangi alone. Since we know the consequences of our candidate being a project, we don't want our candidate to be a project of Jubilee Party. That is why these people are trying to tell Jubilee Party and Kioni, front your own candidates or join us. Because they know Jubilee Party is headed by you, Uhuru Kenyatta. My good people, do you support that? Should they front their own person? As per me, if you ask me, I will tell you clearly, point blank, Jubilee Party should front its own candidate or join UPA to front who? Or to declare Matiangi as their own candidate. They should not lie on the excuse that Matiangi, we are the one who, Jubilee Party through President Uhuru Kenyatta is the one who built Matiangi, he's the one who put him in the Ministry for Education, he's the one who appointed him for Ministry of Interior, he's the one who grew him politically, he's the one who grew his numbers and followers. No. Matiangi was there before, Matiangi will be there with or without Uhuru. So if Uhuru's party want to join or want to support Matiangi, let them join the UPA. Because Kenyans and the whole world hate what is called a project. I've been your great analyzer, Bob Shakwila, and this is the Bob Shakwila Show, Political Part. Follow our stories on this channel, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification for these and many more other stories. Karibuni sana. God bless you.